Hey, hello there, everyone. Stream should be starting here in just a second, hopefully. Might only be able to hear this on the VOD. But this is just kind of a last second thing, because I didn't necessarily love the way the last one closed out, mostly because I just had some loose ends. Whoops. Audio tuning in. Yep, okay, good. Just have some generic stream delay, but otherwise things seem to be fine. Let's get our game loaded up. Okay, excellent. So, last time, we were pretty much just in the midst of kind of working through our loot and figuring out how much money I actually had at my disposal. And it actually seems to be better than I thought, actually. We're already past the original 35 gold mark, and we still have plenty of stuff to sell. Yeah, so, combined, these are worth just a little more than a gold. Plus, there's a gold worth of shadow scales, and another quite a few silver worth of shadow scales. So we're almost to 40, and I can still fight Eater of Worlds at least a couple more times, so that's pretty good. Got 39 there, and then a lot of demonite ore to smelt while we're at it. Wow, almost a stack. That's pretty crazy.
You have a lot of ore there. A lot of
Yes,
the
I
demonite,
do.
right?
Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Napkin.
Hi. I have no idea how bad the stream delay is going to be, but like, I'm
It
watching
should
you.
be fine.
Okay.
It's only maybe, I'm gonna say 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I think I don't even need to sell all of this. I think if I just, or where is my ore saved? There it is. Okay. I only need enough for a mini shark. So if I do that, 13 gold plus what I already have. Perfect. There's still a little bit left in the bank for ammunition and whatnot.
Yeah. Man, look at all those old sprites.
Oh yeah, so I was talking with
Yeah.
that before with Shark and all that, but these old sprites, man, that shadow armor. Part of me actually really likes the accent colors. Like I
It
get
does
why
look
they,
interesting.
I get why
Yeah.
they stopped, right? It doesn't look like modern corruption.
It looks like meteorite armor.
It looks vaguely like meteorite. It does. It's I don't really know what the deal is. Wow, he'll only buy it back for 10 gold. That's a pretty terrible deal. Let's see if I can sell my musket. I
No
don't
one
think I
is
need this
happy
for
until
anything else.
1.4.
Well, I want to say that you're wrong, but you're not. There's a lot of quality of life stuff that's definitely rough across the board. Like, for instance, no grapple hotkey.
None, so you have to like actually have it in your hotbar.
Yep.
You have to actually use it. Wow, holy shit.
As far as I know, there's no hotbars at all. Like well, there is a hotbar, but not like there's no hotkeys. So
Yikes.
I
It's a
don't even
big
think
yikes.
there's a hotkey for the hotbar. Okay, there is. It just doesn't say it. But it's kind of a pain to use. And it doesn't work with numpad or anything. I don't think it does to this day, but
Why would you ever want numpad hotkeys?
I don't know, I feel like it could be well, never mind. Yeah, it wouldn't be very good.
Anyways, how's that old Star Fury treating you?
Oh, it's beautiful. Old Star Fury is such a busted weapon, actually. So, what was your first version, Napkin?
I started somewhere in the 1.2 era, basically whatever version the 3DS one got up to.
Oh, okay. Well, funny thing about Terraria 3DS, it's kind of its own weird hodgepodge of versions. It has
Really?
It's mostly content from the PC equivalent, 1.12.2, and it has some content as late as 1.3.
So
But
weird.
it's like its own thing to some extent.
Doesn't have Moonlord, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it doesn't have Moonlord. It doesn't have Duke Fishron, does it?
It does have Duke Fishron.
Okay, so they got that far, but they're missing other stuff from what 1.2.4 added, probably bug fixes and the like, because 3DS was a collaborative effort between the console developer and the mobile developer to try to get something running on the hardware. They mostly succeeded for what it was, but some things do not scan. Like, for instance, some of the enemy drops that just don't make
What do you
any
mean by
sense in that
that?
version. Like, what I think is one of the best examples is, so the Arc Wyvern enemy that is exclusive to hard mode has a chance to
Yes.
drop a shadow key.
Oh, shit! Now I remember that. Like you get too many shadow keys, and you have to wonder, like, why do I need these? I already
You
opened up all
don't.
the spell chests.
You
don't
need
know.
exactly one shadow key for all of progression, so I don't know what their problem was. Okay, I'm gonna buy more ammo before I actually go down here. So I will say there's things that I really do like about the old Shadow Armor sprite. It's not just that it has a very distinct look compared to what we would eventually get, but also it has the Ebonstone particle effect when standing still, which I like that a lot, and I don't think any other version has that. It just has the after image.
Hello.
Which, you know, I get, but it's what it is. Hello, Shark.
You doing okay in the run?
Yeah, for the most part, just had to grind out the Eater of Worlds a few times to have enough money for the mini shark. Costs a whole 50 gold, so that just takes up space. It doesn't help that stack limits are also going to be a problem. I also just remembered something about the mini shark. You know that whole 33% chance not to consume ammo?
It's not here, is it?
It's not here. So, ammo will be expensive in this version. And your stacks also are limited to 250. So we're only going to keep 500 bullets on us.
500 gold.
Are you trying to beat Skeletron right now?
I think that's the next course of action, yeah. Because for some reason, the Underworld seemed a lot more difficult than I have done in previous 1.0 playthroughs. Before, I would usually go to hell and get Molten Armor before fighting Skeletron, but this time, I don't think that's the right move, so... We're going to try taking him on with Demon Armor. I don't have as many mana crystals as I would like, or life crystals either.
Just don't forget your arena, your campfire, and you should be okay.
There's no campfire.
Don't forget your heart lanterns, and you should be okay.
There's no heart lanterns.
Don't forget your honey blocks, and you should be okay.
There's no honey blocks.
Don't forget your life fruit and your Aether biome buffs, and you should be okay.
Well, not
Oh,
even
yeah,
both
don't forget
of
about the
those.
campfire.
Don't forget your wrath potions, and you should be okay.
Yeah. Skeletron used to be terrifying, by the way. Back in a version of the game where you didn't have any of that stuff, that's just how it went. It was a rough time.
Yeah.
He also takes up so much more of the screen. You'll see that. Let's see. The Iron Chain can go here. Amethyst can go in here.
You know, I hope you're excited to be able to see more instead of being stuck in a 4x3 like 800 by 600 pixels.
You know, I've thought about this, and I think I'm actually going to keep it. I'm using a CRT right now.
You are?
Yeah, so it can run the real as resolution. So it looks pretty nice, actually. Has good looking scan lines that don't show up on the actual game. I'll see if I can actually send something. kind of a crappy screenshot. Looks really washed out, but besides that, it looks good. Let's shows up the
This
scan
has
lines. Let's see if Sus will let me put it in chat. Hey, it'll do it.
Tasty scan lines.
Tasty, tasty scan lines. Doesn't quite work on text, but it works on everything else really well. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to survive as much as we can in the underworld. Mostly just to find maybe a Hellforge, but if we can't find that, just try to find some life crystals.
Yes, of course. The life crystals that spawned in the house.
There's usually a good number of them in this version, I believe. Either that or I'm totally misremembering things when there's not going to be a single one. So I have Lucky Horseshoe, I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. One of the other weird things that I often forget for this version is none of the equipable like modifiers existed. So all of your items are just default setting.
Sure, that's fine.
Like there's no warding, no lucky, none of that kind of stuff. Just kind of weird. Alright, let's see how this does. I mean, it works eventually, but geez. That's not great. There we are. See, that didn't take very long.
God, those fire imps have been around forever, haven't they? Also 2 damage per shot. I don't know if that's gonna cut it.
Yeah, this is not great. I mean, this is just standard musket balls. I could get another meteor, and then use meteor shot, which I think does slightly more damage.
If you have enough silver, I'm sure you can upgrade those into the silver bullets.
I don't remember if silver bullets were a thing in 1.0. You had very limited options. The only thing that wasn't super limited was healing. Which was
Yeah,
busted.
because you can just heal forever, yeah.
Come on, maybe. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. What did I have before that let me survive down there? I must have had some sort of really good weapon early on.
If the yeah, you can't. You don't have. Fuck. I don't know. Probably just the armor, honestly. If you can possibly, you should probably go for it because I don't think you can get any of the shadow chests if they even exist.
No, there weren't even gold chests back then. Golden keys and dungeon keys, all that kind of stuff was just not a thing.
Well, then why would you go to the dungeon?
For like a cobalt shield, for a I don't remember if the blue moon existed, but I know the cobalt shield did, and that's invaluable for mining.
Yeah.
And there was definitely other stuff. I'm just not thinking of it at this point. A lot of magic items, like the water bolt. And magic was kind of the unobtainium in old Terraria, so it's very valuable. I do still have another worm food. I don't really need the money, but I may as well just use it.
Be careful, you don't want to fight them enraged.
There was no enraged back then.
Okay.
I feel like there's got to be a running joke here that can't do that in this game. Can't do that either. This is about the most bare bones thing ever. There's no cactus.
Cactus.
No cactus. Cactus was not invented yet. That took a bit. Deserts were completely useless. I don't even know why they bothered putting them in 1.0 worlds. They did nothing.
Man.
There weren't even any
Man.
enemies in them.
God, it's just sand. I don't know. Maybe they expected players to like glass so much. They wanted to give them so much. I don't know.
Maybe. No corruption music is kind of the big disappointment for this version, to me. It's always kind of hard to go back to a version so old they didn't even have those tracks finished.
Yeah.
It just plays the Underworld theme. What?
Old Star Fury.
Old
Great.
Star Fury. Old Star Fury was so good, honestly. Very disappointed that got nerfed. At least flails were busted. Theater Worlds is pitifully easy in this version if you know what you're doing.
Flails are busted. Ooh, so it's kind of like a full circle kind of thing. Like 1.4 brought them
Very
back to their old
much.
glory. Yeah.
Yeah, they could do this.
I can see why. They pierce through instead of bouncing off.
Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, in 1.0, there almost wasn't a piercing weapon category. So these were very good.
The only thing ever.
It was this, the Blue Moon, and the Harpoonatron, and I think that was it.
What about swords? Swords could hit multiple targets per swing, right?
Yeah, but there were no big swords yet. There wasn't even a Knight's Edge.
Right.
The
Volcano
Fiery
sword was probably the
was-
best. The Great
Yeah,
Fiery Sword or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think arguably the Blade of Grass might have been a little bit better in this version, but that's just because of actually I don't know if poison damage was a thing yet, so maybe not.
The Blade of Grass used to have a massive hitbox.
Mm-hmm. Well, it used to be almost the size of the Fiery Great Sword, and then they made it smaller. You can see why this was a very farmable encounter.
Yeah, he's never been that hard.
He's never been that hard, but this is like next level. I don't think I've ever actually lost to him, because this is maybe the only enemy in PC Terraria history where if you die, he doesn't leave.
He doesn't leave? That wasn't a thing yet?
It's a thing for every other boss except for him, because I think they just literally did not have him finished yet.
Whoa.
So not only is there no enraged state, but he'll just chase you into the forest biome.
Funny.
He'll chase you all the way back to spawn. I've never tested the limits of it, but he'll go far.
The old day deer collapse then, huh?
Mm.
This makes me want to boot up Terraria again. I finally got around to doing a full-ass playthrough of the game. Normal mode, melee class for hardened mode.
Very
and I was
cool.
very happy to finally beat Moonlord and everything, you know. And that was like about a few months ago, I think.
Mm.
I want to go expert mode magic. Then finally a master mode ranged, because I feel like ranged is the easiest class to play, right?
I think it depends. I'm a really big fan of Summoner.
I'm going to do Journey Summoner because I'm not a big fan of Summoner, I'm sorry.
Not even with the whips. I understand without whips. Without whips, it was kind of bland.
Even with them, it really hasn't just clicked with me. It clicked with my friend, but it hasn't clicked with me. I just really like the 3 core classes the best, and I
Fair.
give magic the very, very slight edge because of how varied its attacks are.
Fair.
But yeah,
in
Summoner...
1.0... They're going.
No Summoner in 1.0, haha.
No Summoner in 1.0. Magic really didn't serve the same purpose in 1.0 either. It wasn't really meant to be a starter class because there were no starting magic items at all. Like, there was
Absolutely
no-
agree with you there.
Yeah, there was no Wand of Sparking. There was no gem wands. There was no... Like, I think literally the first magic weapon that you can normally get is the space gun.
My goodness.
So that's pretty late game. I mean, that's after you've fought at least 2 bosses. Probably.
Well, yeah, or unless if you make the beeline for the corrupted orb or whatever. Or wait, don't you need to beat the Eye of Cthulhu for those to spawn, or is it this guy right here?
So meteorite doesn't show up until you destroy the second, what are they called? Not demon hearts,
Shadow orbs?
shadow orbs, yes. Yeah, so it doesn't happen until you kill one of those, and I think you also have to have killed at least a boss. But maybe I'm misremembering that.
The best way to get Meteorite 1.0 is to make a beeline for Skeletron, kill him, and then go for the Meteorite.
Wait, if you can... Does a meteorite drop when you kill Skeletron? Was that a thing?
No, I was joking. Like, yes, beat the final boss of this version first before you go for Meteorite.
Okay, yeah. Because I think... Oh, that was the other thing. You can't use bombs to break Ebonstone. You need dynamite specifically to get the job done. I don't know why. But that's
kind of funny.
It's a dumb
Complete
limitation. Yeah.
It is, but it's funny also, overkill.
It's expensive. It locks you out of it sufficiently. But...
Yeah, I can imagine the lack of pots, like that little constant inflow of your early game cash. Without that, it's gonna... Yikes.
Well, pots are here, but everything just costs more. Fortunately, boss drops were pretty good. For instance, how you get a random piece of shadow armor every time you kill an Eater of Worlds.
Beautiful.
Don't know why that's a thing.
I like it.
Yeah, this is part of why I want Cobalt.
Sweet.
Okay. 3 fallen stars, that's nice. Especially because you need 10 per mana crystal. And we can sell this. And then, let's see. Just kind of store the other stuff.
Glad you're having fun with this. It looks like a lot of fun. I probably wouldn't do this with Terraria specifically. I do it with Minecraft, but...
It's just a lot of work to even get it set up. And then you have to make sure you have good backups of everything, because
I can imagine, man.
Old Terraria was buggy. So,
oh no!
I mean, it wasn't the worst, but it had problems.
Wish you luck with this.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and smelt these into bars, sell those. Then I'll basically have all the money I could ask for setting up the Skeletron fight. Actually, heck, I don't even have to sell these. I can just do that. Plenty of shadow material for whatever. There isn't anything else I can make with this, is there? No. I didn't think so. Okay, I have a decent amount of wood, but I can replant as I go, getting a few more trees. And we'll set up a Skeletron arena. I think I have enough heals to get the job done. I'll need a lot more ammo, but that's not a big deal. And I'll see if there's anything I can do for silver bullets. If not, I can try just making Meteor Shot a thing. Or whatever else the game will let me do.
the game will let you kill Skeletron and then close. Self-close.
Yeah, your save file's just locked out forever.
Congratulations, you beated the game.
Okay, that many. And then I don't have any other meteorite bars. I spent the last on those meteor shots. Let's see if I can do silver. So I think those were the only bullet types back then. And it doesn't look great.
Be sure to make an iron skin pot before you go.
Let me just look up silver bullet Terraria real quick. I would say that I could ask the guide for his recipe browser, but he doesn't have one yet. Okay, 70 musket balls in a silver bar. That's the modern recipe anyway. Introduced in desktop 1.0.5 on Fortnite. Okay, well, if we can't do that, then meteor shot's our best choice, which means we got to get another meteor, which means I think we have to go fight the Eater of Worlds again. I would say that I could just intentionally lose to him, but I don't think that's even possible. Maybe I can try, like, chasing him down the entire world. That could be funny. I think the only way to technically lose the fight is to exit the game after you start. Which I might actually do in this case.
Okay.
Because, frankly, I've had enough. I've already fought him 3 times today.
But all that free money you get when you kill him, you can't just abandon that.
Yeah. I mean, it was important back then.
Yes.
Everything's expensive. Okay.
Oh yeah, the economy before the 1.4 update was in shambles. It was the equivalent of the Great Depression.
It was, if that was the Great Depression, then I don't know what you call this. This was feudal economy.
I meant this is the Great Depression, and then like 1.4 after was like recovered economy. I guess I don't know.
It was better by 1.1, but I mean, it wasn't like perfect, but I mean, Mini Shark was 15 gold less starting then.
Massive quality of life there.
Yeah, seriously.
God, I need to go see how pricey it is now.
I think they kept the same price the whole time. Watch me be wrong about that. At least I have a lucky horseshoe, otherwise this would be a lot more painful. I hate
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Pain, agony even.
At this point, it might just be faster to to warp back home and then walk all the ways back.
I was tempted. I think I saved exactly no time doing that, but at least it's done. Okay, there's one down here.
Oh,
Let's see. Okay, there is one down here. Good. And this will spawn an Eater of Worlds, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be interesting to see how the hell I get out of this one.
Shadow Warp.
Are you going to drop a bomb down there?
No, I probably should have.
Oh. My stream's a bit delayed.
Oh, there he is. I mean, I can do a lot of damage to him like this. Holy... Maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. He really doesn't even hurt that much.
That's a lot of them. What even is the damage per second on that?
I wish I had a DPS meter. It was not invented yet.
Just don't forget to heal up every now and then, my guy.
Yeah. It's okay. He doesn't do very much damage.
Not with his body. His maw, though, is gonna eat you alive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, maybe. Death? Possibly? Nope. Okay. Okay, no, we're probably gonna die. It's okay. He'll just meet me in my place.
Not like losing track of his spots. He's very easy. I mean, hard. Oh my gosh, I make upset.
There's the music. I'm fighting the Desert Scourge, guys. Welcome to my Calamity 1.0 playthrough. Is it the only piece that lived? Can I fight him in a Sky Island? I'm wondering if he can actually make his way up here. Okay, no, he can't. It's a shame. They do less damage. There we go. He's fast. I mean, it's definitely not in raid speed or anything, but man. Oh yeah, I got a second ball of hurt. Okay, time to see if there's more shadow orbs over here. I will point out that if I had just brought standard healing potions, I would have won that fight. Because they healed double.
You got close. Sorry to hear that you lost and skill issued yourself to death.
Yeah. I mean, I did skill issue myself to by losing to the Eye of Cthulhu again.
Again?
Because I was trying to use the Ball of Hurt for no reason. I knew better. I knew that that weapon was only good against worms, but I just did not Was not thinking.
Should use the mini shark.
Well, I was trying to get money for the mini shark.
Oh, you should use Star Fury.
I did use Star Fury, but I didn't have enough mana.
Oh, you should have used your axe.
Honestly, it probably would have gotten better results. The Meteor Ham Axe does a lot of damage. Or I could have just used a bow, like any sane person fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. I can't tell if there's anything over here or not. I think it's a no, but we're gonna keep trying anyway. Actually, I think it has enough luminance that you would be able to tell. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Okay. At least I have very tall jump. Though I don't think it actually gives me the tall jump out of a grappling hook. It's disappointing.
Oh.
I don't know if they fixed that or if that's intentional.
Probably just 1.0 shenanigans.
It's very possible. This, for all intents and purposes, this is late beta. They were not done yet.
Cozy playthrough. If only I had the same capability to stream a video game without my internet crapping on me.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that. Well, maybe. If I ever, definitely whenever I stream on Discord, I always have to keep it on 480p, 30 FPS, otherwise I know it's gonna hit major stuttering issues.
I mean, that's how I do the monkey balls. It wouldn't be good for Terraria, but
I guess
it'd be good for monkey ball. Or if you
recording
wanted to
is a
somehow
lot.
stream Terraria 3DS.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that actually does straight run at 240p. They didn't even have to scale the game graphics at all for that version. It just runs at native.
That kind of pixel perfect visuals for modern indie games on older consoles is something that makes me irrationally happy.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm too biased towards scan lines, but I love it when the LCD can actually behave properly and it's just pixel perfect. They don't
Shovel
make
Knight
very
on the
many like
3DS
that.
is really, yeah.
Yeah, because that
Shovel
game
Knight,
was designed for 400 by 240, which is what the 3DS does.
it's wonderful. I love it.
There's other cool stuff you can do with it too. Like, I still think one of the coolest versions of Sonic 1 is the 3DS port. Where they
Is it one of the ones where they actually added in the 3D?
Yeah, each layer of the parallax scrolling has the 3D effect attached to it. They had to completely reprogram the game.
Whoa, I love that. That's awesome. I actually want to buy it on the eShop before it's too late.
You probably should, because, I mean, yeah, unless you're ready to homebrew your 3DS, which I probably will, once the eShop is dead. It's going to be the only way to do it.
One of these days, I will have to give my 3DS a second life with that kind of stuff, and I'm afraid of doing it still because the shops are still open.
They're
I'll only
still
do that for
open.
consoles that are dead.
Yeah, that's mostly my mindset as well. Okay, there we go. That's the second one, so I should get a meteorite at some point. Until then, and I'm probably gonna be eating my words on this. I guess I could go looking for life crystals in other places, but there's not that many other spots to look. Usually I have a full bar by now.
This is the kind of case where you just need to explore your entire world's underground and caverns and hope for the best.
Yeah, I guess we're just at that point, aren't we? I mean, worse things could be the case. Oh, I did get the Orb of Light. Awesome. Finally. That took too long,
Yay.
but at least we have it. And yeah, it actually is that color in this version, which is really weird. Oh.
Whoa. It's golden. Looks like a chicken nugget.
Sorry, guys. Some technical difficulties going on here. Got a smoke alarm going off from somebody cooking in another room.
Uh-oh, you better get out before you burn alive.
It just sounds like tiny beeps. Not really that much.
Okay, it's not too crazy. Good.
Well, if you start smelling smoke, you know what to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'll know if it's real. It basically never is.
You know, like that story of that guy that like who had like a really big disability, and like during his stream, like there was a fire at his house, and like he had to evacuate, and like people raised like so much money for his new house.
No, but that's cool.
All right.
Actually, I don't even need to be smelting this. I can just leave it as ore. I think it'll stack better. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else I really need to be too worried about. So yeah, I guess the next course of action is going to literally be just exploring the world a little more, waiting for a meteorite to show up, and then hopefully that's enough. With the amount of healing I can do, I'm not that worried about Skeletron. Because I'm probably not going to use more than 12 healing potions. Like, that's probably good. I'll keep the watch on. Do that. So yeah, awkward spot aside, this has actually been a pretty solid game up to this point. Just me kind of underestimating hell. Besides that, it's worked out pretty decent. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go over to the dungeon and build an arena, because that's something I can do for now. Even if I don't use it until later. Whoa. Shark?
Hello?
Hello? What's going on? Did your
What
plane
do you
start?
My plane? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I can do with it.
That's alright.
Well, I mean, funnily enough, I am playing Cribble Space, but
Oh, maybe it actually is the sound of a rocket going off.
no, those are just my fans from playing the game.
Okay. I could explore over here a little bit. Having a light pet is handy, even if it's slow. It does emit more light than I think it used to, or rather that it does now. Meteorite has landed. Huzzah! We'll just see if we can find some more life crystals quickly through here. Usually at least a few strewn about. I haven't even gotten a cloud in the bottle of this playthrough. I think this is the longest I've ever gone without one.
Wait, that existed in this game?
Yes. 1.0 did have the cloud in the bottle. It was pretty common as well. I'm just unlucky with that, I guess.
That feels like an item that doesn't exist in the 1.0.
It was one of the latest inclusions because it was in beta, but a common bit of Terraria trivia was that the angel statue was originally the purpose for the Cloud in the Bottle item. It was supposed to be the original double jump upgrade. And then they scrapped it, but you Red liked the sprite, so he kept it as a useless item. You couldn't even place angel statues in 1.0, by the way. They were completely worthless. Which is pretty great. And to be honest, it's not impossible that I could find a chest down here with one in it, since I didn't find any in my standard one. As a matter of fact, here's a chest right here. Nope, it has an actual Cloud in the Bottle. Perfect. Okay, so we will drop that, I guess. Some silver, dynamite, shurikens, and torches. Nice. That's a pretty good haul. Okay, let's just get back up. Let's see. They're locked through here now. Well, that was still not a terrible haul, honestly. And now I can start a... I'll just put spare chests in here. Dynamite in here. Oh, I forgot dynamite only stacks to 3. Hey, okay. We'll just move these over to what was in here? Mostly boss stuff, I think. We can put bombs in here too. Shurikens there, torches there. It is kind of frustrating not having a quick stack button of any kind.
Yeah, it's not great. Do you hear the airplane now?
No, you sound fine.
Okay, just wondering. I turned them back on. I also have my first unmanned relay station drone thingy. And if it doesn't work, I don't care. I just want it to rotate around the Earth.
Sure.
It looks really wacky too, but that's just what it is.
Sure. So now I'm kitted out with every movement upgrade, so that's good. I pretty much have everything except for the Cobalt Shield for movement. Because Corruption's still kind of annoying to go through, but beside that, it's fine. I just realized I should have taken those bombs with me if I'm going to Meteorite Site.
Oh, that too fucking sucks.
Sonic Advance 2?
Yeah.
Unbased.
Special stage. So you like the special stages?
That's not what I said. Name a good Sonic Advance special stage.
Sonic Advance 3.
Okay. Okay.
It's the least offensive, in my opinion. It's the least offensive.
Okay, that doesn't... Least offensive and good are different things.
I mean, I still don't like the way the special stages are obtained, but I think it's the best special stage of the... I think the stages are well designed. It's easier to see the rings and know where you should be in 2D, 3D space.
I mean, I guess so, but not... They're still not good, or at least I don't think I would call them good. I haven't played Advance 2 in a long time.
I really don't like Advance 2's special stages.
I haven't played any Advance in a long time, come to think of it. I should go back to those.
Why couldn't I just put giant rings?
Yeah. Sonic 3 had the perfect solution, and nobody listened.
Well, it was sort of similar. Sonic Advance 1 was kind of similar to that thing, but
More obtuse.
it was more obtuse. It was only one spring, and it wasn't even in all levels. Like, sometimes it would be in both Acts 1 and 2, but sometimes it would only be in Acts 1 or 2.
Great game. 8 out of 8.
And it was usually off the beaten path, and you had to, like, explore to find it.
Remember when Thorns had knockback?
No.
Oh, by the way, I'm playing Terraria. Hi, Soldatron.
Hi! I'm tired.
Hmm.
Ay. I just watched Johnny's video on Mega Man Zero.
Oh, is that his current
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
He just did a retrospective of 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then he's doing ZX and ZX Advent next, and then he's gonna end this new marathon, I believe, with the Legends games.
Oh, sweet. That's a lot.
hmm I don't know if he's doing Battle Network or
Star Force.
Star Force, yeah. I don't know what I was about to
Probably
say.
not. Those are like full RPGs.
And there's like 6 of them.
Yeah. Maybe another time. Is it really not going to be on the side? That'd make 2 meteorites on the same side.
Capcom, when are you gonna make X9? You said you would. You hinted at it.
Did X8 even sell well? Because if it didn't, it's not going to be worth whatever they lost on 7.
8 leaves off on a cliffhanger, and in the collections that came out, I believe in like 2019 or 2020, whenever they came out, fucking there's like in the museum there's like a hint that like X9 is going to happen, but still nothing.
I mean, what's it going to be about?
I don't know. Something's happening with Axel, I think, because he got knocked unconscious at the end of X8, and the cliffhanger shows him reacting funny, or potentially acting funny. So, I don't know what they could do. Probably put Sigma in there again.
Oh, wow. What an
Sigma
amazing
ball.
idea.
Although I think if they do make an X9, they should not put Sigma in it, because I think X8 Sigma was possibly one of the best ways to end Sigma as a character by making him just the literal devil.
Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like you fight a copy Sigma first that looks like X1 Sigma, and then you fight the real Sigma who's just all black, cybernetic, and he has devil horns, and it's just like, okay, he's the fucking devil. That's perfect.
Can we drop this character now?
Yeah, and then you fight Lumine, the real villain, which I don't know how to feel about Lumine.
Boring.
He is a villain.
He is an villain of this series.
He is a Final Fantasy boss fight in a Mega Man game.
True.
I don't even remember what happens to Vile in X8. I think he's just anticlimactically defeated.
Sounds about right. Didn't they make him green?
Yeah, he's green for some reason. So he's even more Boba Fett.
Lame. There was a funny bit of world generation. Oh, here it is. It ended up in like the exact same spot as the last one. That's really funny.
Funny.
Like literally, that's the exact same spot. I'm gonna compare these. Oh, that's awesome. I don't even know what the odds are of that. Oh, I don't even have a spot open. Okay.
Wait.
There. Like, that's the exact same spot. Why? Okay.
I'm standing at a beautiful 5'6", and my massive shoulders make it really fucking hard to go through doors. Wait, did you only say you're 5'6"? Did you say only? Did I hear that right?
Oh, no, 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 no.
No.
Look at those things. They look like a
No zone.
There's still enough meteorite.
I love Madagascar too.
love that too. Yeah.
Wait, who
Were
put
you-
you in?
Were you reminded by it by like the video lesson?
Yeah. Wait, who put you in charge? What did you say? Hold on. Okay, you be in charge. You fix the plane. Who gives you the authority to put me in charge? Okay, then I'll remain in charge.
All right, it'll take about 6 to 9 hours for your payment.
Month.
69 hours for that payment.
9 hours.
It was months, but still, yeah, 6 to 9.
Yeah.
6 to 9.
We'll stay here and fix the plane. How long will that take? Approximately 6 to 9 months. 69 months? No, 6 to 9 months. Where'd you pull that number out of?
6 to 9 months, 69.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
most of it.
That would be more than 5 years.
Simians, you can stay with us. We'll need your brain cortexes and posable thumbs. No, he says we'll need your prefrontal cortexes and posable thumbs. And then he swears in sign language. He goes, "I should wash your hands out with soap."
Yeah.
Status report: 2 casualties unaccounted for. That's a number I can live with, boys. Good landing.
And that scene coming up to like where he's the landing at.
That's it. You just want to kiss
Oh,
the ground.
here's the other one.
A little kiss, like you're kissing your sister. I said kiss it. The penguins are the best part of the movie.
Of that whole franchise, honestly.
Kowalski, status report.
I mean, yep. The Madagascar franchise pretty much just devolved into. I shouldn't say devolved. It evolved into just the Penguins franchise.
Yeah, because the other characters just weren't that interesting.
Basically. That's why the Penguins have their own series.
And why the other characters don't.
Yep.
They were somehow able to make a show only about the Penguins. Even funny because there's just so much you can do with their character.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I have to go bomb the little bit of a forest biome that ended up on my dungeon. How does this happen?
In the movies, the Penguins are like the weird anti-heroes, but they were comic relief and like anti-heroes because they really didn't care about the main characters, but they still did stuff for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were kind of just the B plot of the film.
Yeah.
Yep. I think they want to go to Antarctica, but then they realized they didn't like it here, so they went to go get the other animals, like Marty, Altman, Alex, and Gloria.
Yeah.
I also really like the paw scene with like Alex's dad and him.
Oh yeah, the second movie.
Escape to Africa was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Madagascar 3 was also pretty good. I thought it so.
That's the if I recall correctly, that was the one that had the Afro Circus one, right?
Yeah, and the crazy, I don't know, assassin lady who's also a police officer or something.
Yeah, that.
Oh, what? So they didn't stay in Africa?
No, they went to. I think. Should I spoil the ending or?
I mean, they're old movies. I don't care.
Okay, yeah.
At this
No,
point, they
they
kind
actually.
of are.
No, at the end they just joined the circus. I think, right? If I recall correctly.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, no, that was correct. Okay. So we'll keep it that way. And then we'll just start the arena up top here and open this up.
How are you gonna fix this? Grit, spit, and a whole lot of duct tape. This movie came out when World at War came out.
I have World at War, but I never like got past like the first 2 seconds.
What was great about World at War, it was due to the lack of like really good internet at the time, where it was more just like forums instead of like dedicated websites to having info on games. I mean, that's what made the whole reveal of the zombies mode really cool, because like when you put in the game disc into your PS3 or Xbox, it just says campaign or multiplayer. There's no mention of zombies, because it happens after you beat the final mission of the campaign. Like, you raise the Soviet flag on Stalingrad, and not Stalingrad.
In Berlin.
Yeah, in Berlin, when the Red Army storms Berlin and they put up the red flag, it ends there, and then it ends with a quote. It says like World War II was a thing where like 4 million soldiers lost their lives.
I think between both World Wars it was like 50 million, so it was probably more like 25.
It was
There were like what 60 million, at least the civilians.
And then it ends with, it was the largest conflict in human history. And then you wake up in a field full of zombies, and then it just says Nazi zombies. And then without even giving you the option, you just spawned in a Nocturne Totem on round 1. And everyone was like, "Fuck, dude, there's zombies in this game?"
It's the ultimate plot twist.
That's why Zombies was great. They wanted to do the same thing with Black Ops 1 as well, because Kino der Toten was supposed to be a fourth World at War DLC, but because the new game was right around the corner, they shelved it for Black Ops 1 instead. And 5, the Pentagon map, was supposed to be the first one, and you unlock that one by beating the campaign. So they were gonna do the whole campaign thing again, but they threw Kino in there as a default map. So Zombies was just unlocked from the start. Because the 5 map takes place with JFK, Fidel Castro, Robert McNamara, and I'm Not a Crook Nixon.
So how about Terraria, guys?
It's different 2D Minecraft.
You will be arrested immediately.
It does remind me of Minecraft because of the blocks and stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess I haven't asked Ichigo any of his experience with Terraria.
I've only heard about this game. I never actually played it myself.
Okay, so your first footage that you're really like properly seeing is of 1.0. That's pretty good. The very, very old release of the game that I'm playing now.
It surprisingly is a very up-to-date version of the game. It has a lot of similarities. There's little difference between this and the new version.
Yeah, they haven't really changed anything, come to think of it.
Is that a zombie that are chasing?
Yeah, those were zombies.
I asked if zombie next year. Just
I can jump that high.
When is... Oh, it's on a Friday. Nice.
what was that weapon that Logan used? Was it like a chain weapon or something?
I have a flail. Oh, I do have a machine gun too, though.
Okay.
Can't wait for Friday. That's Black Ops 3 Revival Day. Curious to see if that actually takes off. They tried doing that last year on around this time with Black Ops 2. It didn't do too well because it didn't have any notable names behind it, any big like YouTube personalities. But this Black Ops 3 Revival Day has a really big COD personality behind it with a lot of followers. So maybe they'll get like a couple thousand people on the servers.
Oh, that'll be cool. Let's see here. Back in the day when you had to trade some of your blocks off so that you could actually put torches on them. The Dark Ages.
Back when you had to trade Pokemon cards. Did you? Okay, I watched this video from the Act Man that came out 2 days ago called "Will Gaming Kill You? News Reports and Video Games," and it was nothing but those shitty news programs about like the dangers of Animal Crossing online. But the news has no idea what they're talking about because they're talking about the Wii one. Which one was the Wii one? Was that City Folk?
City Folk, yeah.
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 And it had
So
like a voice chat in it, right?
Yeah, but like
Voice chat,
the
right?
news had the wrong clip, I believe. It's like this scan can, or like this part in the game shows what kids could be talking to. This little character that they're talking to could be the man police are saying is the bad guy in this area, and it's like that's the bad guy, Tortimer. Or is it the duck on the left over there? I don't know. They're not human characters.
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing character, so vicious, scary. It could be someone talking there.
No, I
Hey
love
man,
the
did you
one.
ever play Animal Crossing on GameCube?
Well,
Those
I
people
played
were
the,
soulless.
I played the only New Horizons, but the GameCube one I heard is they're pretty more blunt. I heard, or
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
they have no
they are.
chill. It's great, and I love it, and I hate that it's not like that anymore.
But I like the Picto Chat ones where it's the news reporter. I shit you not. He says word for word. That means a child molester sitting in the front seat could look over at another car driving down the highway and open their Picto Chat and start sending messages while the mob driving is completely unaware. Who the fuck is taking out their DS in the middle of the highway to Picto Chat someone in the next car? Picto Chat was for sending dick pics to your brothers and sisters, and as you giggled at them, any other use of Picto Chat was illegal.
gosh.
Mm. Okay, this arena's gone pretty well. Actually, I didn't need to destroy that. I need to do that, and that, then that. There we go. That's good enough for fighting Skeletron, I think.
Skeletor?
Yeah. And then there are some books over here. I can at least get some stuff from the dungeon. I'm not going to venture too far in. Even if there was a water bolt early, I wouldn't be able to use it for too much. Oh, there it is. There's literally a water bolt right here. Okay. Very cool.
Oh, pizza, He-Man! Eat
There's
it!
2 water bolts here. What the? That's kind of
You got 2?
2. Right on the same bookshelf, no less.
Wow.
Gosh dang. I told you to try and get them.
Yeah, wow. Book. You know what? I have my depth meter on me, so I can actually know when I'm at a safe level or not. Oh. I used to think that it was at level depth or below the Dungeon Guardian. What? That's a demon altar. Inside the dungeon.
Gosh dang.
I didn't know that could happen. That's crazy. I learn more about Terraria every day.
Does the new Call of Duty game allow you to become a terrorist and kill people?
I'm a tire.
I'm a tire. Now I'm a movie.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back home now that we have that made. We can make as many meteor shots as we can. We have Water Bolt, and Water Bolt will be useful for the fight with Skeletron, I think. Potentially.
Hold on, Dad.
It probably won't be as good as a mini
Microphone.
shark. Let's see. If I smelled all my meteorite, I should get off of that. I smelt all of my meteorite, which I admittedly did not get very much of at all, actually. I only got 28 bars. I forgot about the star cannon. I forgot it was even a thing in this version. 5 fallen stars, 20 meteorite bar, and a mini shark. It shoots fallen stars for 75 damage. That's probably the best item in the game. The problem is you'd have to farm fallen stars, which probably isn't worth it. It is cool, though. It only takes 20 meteorite, so I'll only use... I don't even think I'll use 8 as a result of this, because, to be honest... Oh! I thought that used musket balls, but it doesn't. Okay, well, I guess I can just keep my old musket balls in here. Okay. So I make 100 per. Two. Okay. And each of these does 9 damage as opposed to the 7 of these, which is decent. I'll keep the rest of my meteorite in here. Since I still haven't found any emeralds. Water Bolt. I don't know if the Water Bolt would be better than the Star Fury for fighting Skeletron, because they do the same amount of damage.
Who is Soldatron and why are we fighting him?
Because he darts the dungeon. I'll keep the water bolts in here. Actually, how much does one sell for? What do you mean, no value? This merchant's dumb. Not having a trash can is also annoying. You just have to kind of throw blocks out if you don't want them anymore. I'll keep that there. Put my bombs back. I used almost all of them.
All of them?
Every single one.
Donkey Kong Frozen Ape. It's a game. Yes. We have $6 plus tax. $50? $60 plus tax. $50. Wow, incredible. $60. $50. Wow, incredible.
I might put another chest up here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we'll have to take that down. Put that chest up. And do we not have any extra platforms? I guess not. Okay. Oh my god. Nurse, why? Please move. There we go. Okay, as far as what I can keep in here. We'll keep stuff like the books and the mushrooms and other stuff that's just kind of awkwardly gotten stuck inside of here. Old accessories. Heck, accessories can go in here for now. So that can go there. I guess for older weapons. Worm teeth, rotten chunks. More vile mushrooms. Grass seeds. I'll keep silk in here.
The World Health Association now recognizes gaming disorder.
I remember when someone tried to bring that up to me. I don't think it was mentioned any time outside of that one day where it was announced.
Yeah, literally. I remember when that came out. I think my parents were trying to say that I might have gaming disorder, and and I was like, no, it's just called. That's what I like to do.
Gaming disorder.
And I know that sounds bad when I say it like that, but let me clarify. They weren't like jumping to the conclusions, but they had heard of it, and they were wondering if that was maybe the case. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I mean, I know when to turn off a video game. Yeah, I'm addicted to video games, but I know when to like at least put a cap on it and call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I play more than the recommended amount by any doctor, which is like an hour, but like
Same here.
I don't think an hour is enough time for gaming. I think at least 2.
Heathen. Let's see if that's... Oh, and I will have the light pet during that fight, so that's good. Just making sure I've got everything organized. It looks good. 12 healing potions is probably enough, but since I have plenty of time, let's go down to the glowing mushroom biome so that I can make more full-size healing potions, and hopefully that'll get the job done. Between the Star Fury and that much ammo for the mini shark, I should be able to do enough damage and should be able to survive. And if I die, well, that's still probably going to be the end of the stream anyway. I don't know. Maybe I could go for a little bit longer.
By the way, I heard everything everyone was saying about me when I was sleeping last night, and I heard Kirby call me Lord Papa.
So you were pretending to be asleep.
No, I was asleep, but I could still hear things.
Oh, gotcha.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Lord Papadopoulos.
Into the Populverse.
I want to say it's over here. Took me a long time to find any glowing mushroom biome. It had to be far away from where I started. At least it's all grown back. I have gotten a lot of mushrooms from it. They removed the ability to do drugs in the next Terraria update. Letting mushrooms no longer heal you. Oh, I accidentally took one of the big ones. That's fine. I only had 6 lessers anyway. Turned into 3. Okay, so 14. That should be more than enough, I would say. And then I can't make any more meteor shot, but since we're fighting Skeletron, I'll go ahead and leave an emergency supply of the old musket balls. Just so that I have something to fire. If this goes south. Okay, that's a lot of ammo. That should be more than enough for... I think Skeletron has 6,000 health in this version.
My dad says I'm a Pisces, which probably means that my parents banged in May.
Well said. Okay. I have basically all the best items I could have for this fight.
Is it happening?
I cannot let you enter until you are free of the curse. Okay. I get it. I get it, Chief. I understand. I'm gonna remove torches, I'm gonna remove magic mirror. Everything that I don't need. From my hotbar. Just these 5.
You have an arena built?
Yes, I do. Here we go. There he
Final
is.
boss? Final boss time?
Yes, it is. Unironically.
Let's go.
How
Final
much damage
boss.
do I do? 5 damage per shot. That's pretty good, actually. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
So this skeleton character should be self.
So the best strategy for Skeletron back in the day was not even to mess with the hands. Just go for the head.
Huh.
Because you can heal so easily that it's not worth it for the amount of damage that you're going to do to him.
You're almost halfway there.
Yeah, this is actually going way better than I expected.
Make sure to heal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, to that, Bob, I have to say that I'm already halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
I see that his head spinning doesn't lower his defense.
Mm-hmm. At least not enough to matter for the mini shard. Which doesn't do that much damage on its own.
Every time I hear you say the witch, I just like have a very small feeling of confusion.
Also, they end up making silver bullets, or do they not exist yet?
They did not exist until 1.0.5, otherwise I would have made them.
Wow.
However, I think those did slightly less damage than meteor shot anyway. So
Oh,
don't
you're using
matter that
those.
much. Yeah,
You know what? Yeah.
that's not that big of a deal. God, I hate not having health bars. Okay, sub 1,000. Sub 1,000. We're doing good. We have plenty
You're
of
gonna
healing.
need to wait for a while to get to health bars.
Oh yeah, health bars don't become a thing until 1.2, and even then they suck there. We don't get good health bars until 1.4.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 1.3.
Ran out of meteor bullets. Oh no.
Did I actually? Oh, I did.
I noticed the damage was down.
Yeah.
The skull
It's
is
okay, he's almost dead. Yee, boy! Oh, he
100
drops
more
lesser
shots to
healing
go.
potions. How nice of him. Okay, so that says a lot, actually, that was able to school Skeletron, but the hell enemies were just not budging. I don't remember that being the case at all. I remember Skeletron being a much more difficult fight. But,
It's weird.
okay, well, we did it.
Congratulations, you can advance to the next version, unless if you want to explore the dungeon like this.
No, I do want to... I'm not quite considering this the end of progression. I do have some other rules besides just beat every boss.
Yeah.
Because
So
if
for
that
this
were the
case,
case,
you-
then I would never even update to 1.4. Because Moonlord's
Right.
still
Oh.
in-game.
Yeah.
So, what I'm after is Molten Armor, and I also want to get some of the accessories from the dungeon. I also want to fight the Goblin Army.
Oh, that's a thing this early?
Yeah, and I also want to fight, or rather explore the jungle.
Sweet. So many good things to do in this game still.
There's still a lot of good stuff, even if there's not a proper boss system, like there would later on be for continual upgrades. I didn't even use the Star Fury once. Okay, so let's put that there, there. I think I also forgot to make him appear, or maybe he just stopped showing up eventually. That's still crazy that I got a demon altar in my dungeon.
Sweet.
It's pretty rare. Okay, here we go. The generic "you're in the bad part of town now" music that Terraria had back then.
You had a Pyrite Town music.
I was gonna
Awesome.
say.
I love the Colosseum leitmotif.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-ba-dum. Who that?
Oh, Loki.
Oh, it is the Loki. I should mention that I'm streaming.
Monka.
Yeah, Loki, hear that? No funny jokes. No funny man jokes.
No funny mans. Look at these old Dark
So what
Caster
did the-
sprites. I love them.
Man jokes.
Look at that bright purple dungeon wall mixed with the light blue bricks.
Yeah.
I
So
actually
what
love
did your
the
mom
look.
say to the number 2?
Me too.
Loki, I'm gonna have to refrain you from doing any funnies today. Funnies are illegal today.
Funnies are illegal today. Sorry
Poo
about
poo
that, fella.
part.
I'm gonna get
Challenge
banned.
Loki.
You're gonna get banned. I'm trying to
I got-
help.
Oh, hey, the Aqua Scepter.
What?
What,
Okay.
you can't say foo foo fark fark on YouTube?
No.
Dude, and on Rumble.
Ooh. Oh wait, no.
Why isn't anyone using Rumble? What the fuck?
What's
Rumble
that?
controller?
Crumble
Rumble's
cookie?
Rumble's the new video platform. It's trying to rival YouTube.
Oh, that's the first time I ever heard of it.
Good luck with that.
They already have ads running on YouTube saying that like they promote freedom of speech on Rumble.
Oh,
Yeah, they won't for long.
Oh,
They never
Sega.
do.
Uh-huh.
So, your Rivals main actually got confirmed for Rivals 2.
What, Crag?
Yes.
All right, shit. So I can piss more people off. Awesome.
Okay, so like he looks big.
I like that.
Okay, so he has DK cargo throw.
He's got cargo throw.
He's got cargo throw.
He's got a cargo lane?
Yes. like in the trailer, he like picks up Raster and throws him down.
Cargo throw. Throw.
Like every time, like literally every time, like Crag just like does that, like if I'm on commentary, I'm literally gonna go batshit insane and just be like
If they're ledge grabbing.
This will work eventually.
like I was like, why is so big?
Oh yeah, I
Does
forgot. I can make necro armor.
Does
I
Rivals
think
2
it's
have
good in
ledge?
this game.
Ledge canceling?
No,
Sorry.
ledge grab.
They have
Grab.
ledge grab.
Yay! I can finally play the game now.
You could play the game either way.
No, the lack of ledge grab in Rivals is what kept me from playing it. That was the one thing I could not accept about Rivals.
That's
one-
kind of a weird.
The lack of ledge grab is why I love it so much.
That's kind of like a
Ooh.
weird take, because I've heard everyone saying like, "Oh yeah, this like the lack of defense was the reason why people didn't
Well,
play
that's the thing.
Rivals."
Not an offensive player. I'm a mind game player, and thus my mind game options are a little less. I wouldn't say they're less viable, but
Robust.
they're just not as much as with me. That was words.
It was, in fact, words of a sort. Oh
I mean,
god,
you can
I
still
clicked
be a
off the
mind
game.
games player. Just
I'm
move
literally-
around.
Literally dining this pizza right now because
There we go.
so I have this. I have this
Oh my
frozen
God.
pizza
Sorry.
from my parents, but I don't like the sauce that's on these frozen pizzas. I think, and the crust is really shit. But I like the cheese and I like the sausage that's on this pizza. I think those are really good. So I have some leftover frozen pizza doughs and my own pizza sauce. So I'm Frankensteining two pizzas together to make something that I think will taste pretty decent.
That works.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
What's
this-
the brand?
It's called a Latza Matza pizza, and
A
this-
lot.
yeah, the sauce is really. My parents like
Oh,
it.
lots
but
of matzo.
I don't like it. My parents like them, but I don't like them.
What does it like taste like?
It tastes like preservatives.
Hmm.
But like I said, the sausage on this pizza is really good, and the cheese on it's not bad either. It's just the sauce. And if you have bad elements in a pizza, you sacrifice the integrity of the pizza.
Shit, now you're making me hungry for pizza.
Now you're
I'm
making me
getting
philosophical
Subway.
about pizza.
That's-
pizza.
I watched all about Vine Sauce Vinny and his shit tier pizzas video. So
Wow.
Mm.
I mean, he literally was like making fun of strawberry pizza because somebody out there on this planet was like, "Yo, we put pineapples on pizza, so why can't we put like strawberry on pizza?"
All berries on pizza?
Honestly, honestly, Ichigo on pizza sounds really good.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay. Hold on. You're not gonna-
Cause fucking what was it?
Burn?
No, because I thought strawberries, you know.
the
It's not
fruit,
candy. Hachi's
the
a guy.
fruit, not actually me on pizza. Okay.
That's not.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but strawberries on pizza, like
But- Sudachi's not a cannibal. He's a bird. He's a bird gecko. It's fine.
I'm a
That's
bird.
Bird just like feasting on their natural diet, and it just happens to be strawberries.
He's
Yeah.
a bird. Fine.
Ichigo Kurosaki on the pizza.
Bleach on pizza. Oh no, that's not good.
Would that be? That would be edgy.
Bleach on...
Bleach pizza.
Bleach
No,
pizza. Tide Pod pizza? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, that was a thing when the Tide Pod challenge was really big.
Was that a tight?
Yeah. I'm
Man,
literally...
people are ahead of their time. I wonder where they're at now. Oh wait.
Dead.
They're dead. Eating all the Tide Pods.
I remember.
Oh god.
I remember.
It'll
the
do
literal
that to you.
light yourself on fire challenge. It's like, what the fuck is the point?
I want to light myself up.
Oh,
Well, now that you mention it.
What do you have to gain by lighting yourself on fire and putting yourself out? What, clout?
basically.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I could resist fire.
No, but you had people standing in showers thinking like that would help. It's like, dude, your body's erupting into flames. It's gonna take more than a cold shower to put you out.
Mm.
Especially when some people put like literal gasoline all over their bodies.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, that's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
It's
people like
6:30. I'll keep
I
going for a little
remember
bit.
I'll do 18 minutes on this.
Sorry, Shark, what was it?
I remember people like lighting like shots of vodka and then like trying to drink it. I don't know what thought process is going on there when they do that.
Hmm.
The thought process, that would require them to think with their brain.
It is asking a lot of people.
They're not thinking of how this will hurt my body. They're thinking of how much clout can I get from this? How much mad YouTube revenue can I get for literally destroying my body?
Oh my.
The answer
Literally?
is not very much. But they're
People
not
do
thinking
that.
of it like that.
What were to happen if I were to violently distort my hand into a cheese grater? I don't know. Let's try it out. Put it on YouTube. Oh, we'll say "Gone Wrong, Gone Sexual" in the title. That would make it all fine.
Yeah.
So, and just like and get a clickbait thumbnail that is like very shocking and edgy.
What
You'll
happens?
never know what
if I
happens.
put a gummy bleach bottle in the fridge and eat it the next day?
Found an angel statue. Okay. I'm gonna have to head off now, fellas. So
Oh.
thank
Take
you
care,
all
my
for
guy.
stopping
Good
by.
watching.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Glad that you guys were all able to make it. I might be on later tonight inside of Sneaker Meetup, but that'll be it for the